What's good with it, YouTube? It's your boy Lil Derek, man. We back with another game trial today. The game trial is gonna be Marvel Midnight Sun. Did not hear a lot of good things about this game, if I'm being honest with you, when it first came out. But I haven't seen much hate really. I just saw that, or maybe actually that was that Batman game that everybody was shitting on. But yeah, let's dive in, man. We got 2 hours to play this mug. Let's just see how good it is, man. Let's see how this creation system gonna work with us creating our own hero. You know me, you know I'm a big Marvel fan, so I'm doing our normal, of course.
Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Sleeping Mountain, Sacred Harbinger, awaken and pray what is yours. You who rise the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us, and arise!
Nice shot, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Didn't get to stream yesterday, so we're gonna stream double time today. She was gonna fuck them up.
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
It's called a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Loquacious, I think we're talking about it.
Tell fate. Answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
Who's the mouth?
Mr. Stark is brash, but I assure you, he can be trusted.
Wait, you seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Your last crusade cost me plenty. This time I intend to look after my own.
Hey pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and strange here is actually starting to make sense.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says you can help.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming.
Hell's already here.
It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Why the fuck is he called Robo-Man?
It's fine. I know what he meant.
Ah, Robo-Man. Ah. Okay, I didn't hear what Ghost Rider said in that verse.
We come all the way out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. At least left us some
Okay, how to
passes
play.
through the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
There are three main types of cards which represent heroes' abilities. Attacks, what's good with you, Jared? Skills, and heroic. Your card costs one card play. That's why people was complaining about this game. This gameplay may be a little different. Royal Rumble was amazing, man. Everything that I wanted to happen happened pretty much besides Logan Paul losing. I knew it would be CM Punk or Cody Rhodes winning it. I'm perfectly fine with Cody Rhodes being a guy. Use those to select an ability card, press X that and select the target. Okay. Ooh, that just fucking hurt me. People complain about everything, bro. I don't give a fuck what people think, honestly, to be real with you, bro. Because people was gonna complain regardless of who won, regardless of who debuted, regardless of what legends were there. Like, fuck people, bro. They gonna complain about anything. The people that were complaining are the people that were gonna complain regardless of what happened. If fucking The Rock came back, if Stone Cold was in the Royal Rumble, they was gonna still complain. Like, come on now.
Get it done any way we know how.
They was gonna complain regardless, bro. And I don't think they hated it at all, if I'm being honest with you. I think they just go online and complain for no reason, bro, if I'm being 100.
That's the spirit.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Right, and that's exactly why it's good that CM Punk didn't win. Because guess what? CM Punk got hurt. That's exactly why it's good that he didn't win. They did exactly what they should have did. Make Cody Rhodes win that Royal Rumble 2 years in a row. Because if CM Punk never came, Cody Rhodes was going to win that Royal Rumble 2 times in a row, 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, it made more sense for... made more sense for Cody to win, because you would think theoretically the Elimination Chamber would be one show.
You'll need even greater numbers to defeat me. That suit may be a marvel of technology, but it's no match for the mystic arts. Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, so it's a contest now. Then you take the extra creepy one.
Gladly.
But yeah, I would assume that like it would be all Raw people in the other one, since there is a brand split. I think that would only be fair, if I'm being honest with you. I think the fair thing would be for it to be all the Raw guys or all the SmackDown guys, depending on who won and what championship they went after. So yeah, the desperate Cody Rhodes storyline, I was cool with that for sure. But did I think it was necessary? Not at all. Didn't think it was necessary. Because it just made Cody look like Cody said after the press conference. He is the guy. Ain't no talking about it. Ain't no more all the people that's been talking shit about Cody this last year and saying it was the right decision for him to lose. Now CM Punk
Something protective?
Well, I could give you a hand, or a shield in this case.
In the spirit of cooperation, I'll accept your offer. Just this once.
Don't mention it. Love the effort.
Like I said, man, they made the right decision. End of the day.
Looks like you could use this.
I won't forget this. By the will of the old gods.
Yeah, like I said, man, they made the right decision overall,
Spare
bro.
off these so-called children.
Cool with that. We see how it goes, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have no problem with him being
Save some for the others.
the guy to fight Gunther. I don't have no problem with Brian being the guy to beat Gunther. Being 100 with you, like.
Let's proceed then.
I think we pissed them off. Got a score for that, maybe?
Interesting. A spell to change the very demeanor of our enemies. Something along the lines of the psionic manipulations of Eros of Titan?
If you can't make it happen in the next 10 seconds, I'm not interested.
No, that don't even make sense, bro. It's 1,000,001 other people literally for him to fight other than keep on fighting Kofi Kingston. That makes no sense, bro. If he gonna go back and fight somebody again, it'll be Chad Gable, if anybody. He ain't going back to fight. He not going back to fight no fucking Kofi Kingston, man. And I fucks with Kofi heavy, but no. Hell no. Actually.
Watch closely.
Xavier Woods either. Fuck no, that's not a WrestleMania match, bro. I like them niggas a lot, but that's not a WrestleMania match, bro. That is not a WrestleMania match worthy of Gunther, who just fought Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. 2 ex-world champions, man. Like I said, all the love in the world for Kofi. All the love in the world for Xavier Woods. But I don't want to see them fight Gunther at WrestleMania, bro. That's a done set deal. They're not beating Gunther. Yeah, now, if Big E came back, I'd be interested in that, for sure.
This shouldn't take long. This should be good. Here we go.
I don't know who some people is, because that don't even make sense to me, bro. To be honest, them niggas wouldn't even be, I don't know, them niggas never would have been world champion if it wasn't for New Day. Neither one of them. Neither one of them. Kofi Kingston was never going to become world champion if it wasn't for his time in the New Day. Like, just wasn't gonna happen, bro. Like, so I don't know who the fuck said that. I've never seen anybody say that they ruined their career by being with the New Day. The New Day saved both of them niggas' careers. Like, let's be 100. The New Day literally saved all 3 of their careers. They are one of the greatest factions of all time. One of the most decorated teams of all time. Like, they made themselves Hall of Famers from their work in New Day. They'll forever be remembered for their work in the New Day and the things that they did outside of wrestling as the New Day too. So, look again. Never seen nobody say that personally though. So, but if people are saying that, they're dumb as hell. Because what was Big E doing before then? What was Kofi doing before then? Kofi was a mid-carder at best. He was never going to get over that hump without the New Day's popularity. The popularity of the New Day is what got Cody Rhodes beyond that hump. Let's just be honest.
And he left them underneath the takeout menus.
They still do the goofy shit. That's what they do. That's their style. They do goofy shit. They did some goofy shit last year in the Rumble, smacking each other butts and shit, bro. Like, that's what they do. That's their entertainment style. The pancakes, all that shit. That's the New Day. That's what made them them.
Are you?
Simple as that.
Put a pin in that.
So I don't have a problem with it. Yeah, they was a little. No, see, this is how I know people just don't remember shit, right? Because initially they were making them be like a fucking. They was acting like they was in church. You know what I'm saying? That's what the New Day was at first. That's exactly what the New Day was at first. They was doing all that church gimmick, and that wasn't working for them. Then yeah, they still did the little twerky stuff, a little goofy shit here and there, but it was all
Miss Maxim, the
with a
wards
plan.
of protection, if you please.
Stephen, I can fight. I've got control now.
Then show me by activating the wards. In the meantime, in honor of our missing companion, the rest of you may feel free to smash away.
The odds are still in my favor.
Nice one, Carol. Always the direct approach.
You know I don't mess around. Besides, we picked up some crazy gamma readings coming from, well, here. Guessing that explains the Hydra goons and ominous green lights.
Yes, but not while you fail to use the front door.
Hi, how about we discuss proper hero landing etiquette after we take down the bad guys?
Like every time somebody tries to eliminate him, yeah, I know. I was not really taken aback by it, but I was kind of surprised. Let's get him because we can probably get both of them.
Let's give it a go.
Love the effort. I'm saving my energy. Does Hydra even pay you enough to cover your medical bills?
Okay.
Interesting tactic.
I see exactly why niggas chose to I see the exact complaint about this game though. Let's just be honest. Cause I don't mind the turn-by-turn based stuff, you know what I'm saying? But for a Marvel game, yeah, I see why people was shitting on this game. Just being honest with you.
Sure, pick on the smart guy.
I wouldn't get both of y'all, man.
This shouldn't take long.
Ah, that Davenport was at least a century old. What a waste.
I'm cool with seeing Big E do a singles run, but most importantly, people gonna want to see the New Day back together. Let's just be honest. She weak as fuck, bro. She's not knocking nobody out.
Let's do it.
Oh, these niggas is stronger. That's what that is.
Something.
But honestly, I want to see the New Day all. The only person I care about getting a singles run now is Xavier. But he had his, he won the King of the Ring and stuff like that, so. Yeah, I miss the theme song. The gimmick was cool and all, but kind of pointless when he wasn't fucking.
They are surprisingly relentless. In any event, we must provide Wanda the time she needs to activate the wards of protection.
Like, why not just go hire a Jamaican wrestler if you want to have a Jamaican wrestler? You know what I'm saying? Like, how hard is that? That's why I don't like shit like that personally. What's good with you, Tori?
This should aid me in my fight. Prepare yourselves.
I loved it. Just being honest with you, man. I think it was perfect. I don't think you could have did it any better. I get some of the complaints people were making about, you know, wanting more legends and things like that, but you think about it, when they have a bunch of legends, people complain about legends coming back and taking people's spots. So I think they did a really good job of bringing in the debuts. They made Jade Cargill look amazing. Andrade looked fucking good. Carmelo and Bron Breakker looked amazing, which is the way it should be, because those are them guys are the future. Carmelo and Bron Breakker. You know what I'm saying? So
something's up.
Hey,
Hydra has clearly raised their game.
I was perfectly fine with the Royal Rumble, man. I don't think they really could have did it any better, if I'm being honest with you. Like,
that was really something.
Fair enough.
Let me show you the way.
yeah, like I said, man, I think everything went perfect. Bayley, rightfully so, was the right choice. I saw some people talking about Becky and all of that crap, but no. No. Exactly. Like, I would have rather there been more NXT people than complaining about there not being legends. Like, the legends are cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, we may have next year where we get, you know, a ton of legends in the Royal Rumble, you know what I'm saying? But this year was about the returns of Andrade, the debut of Naomi, the debut of who they made look like a fucking star too, as they should, the debuts of the Tiffany Strattons on the main roster, the Roxanne making her second appearance, doing a damn good job again, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me though, personally. I loved it. Nah, I agree with you completely. Like, if we could have had more legends, that would have been dope. But, you know, ultimately, some of those legends could have, to wrestling convention again this year, I definitely would if I was you. If there is anyone in my area, I'm going to try to come. Raw is actually here next week. I will be there.
The wards. Something's blocking them.
Live in St. Louis.
Someone.
How can you get upset about something that was never announced? That's my question to people that got upset. Would I have liked them to be there? Yes, I was hoping and praying that Mercedes was going to be there. The return of Liv Morgan. I was like, hey, this third year spot is either going to be Liv Morgan or Mercedes, because I didn't know if Liv was like fully healthy yet, but I assumed, because I've seen her, you know, moving around at all these premieres and all of that type of shit. So I was sure Liv Morgan was going to be there. And also, here's the thing. If Mercedes wasn't going to win the Royal Rumble, I don't want her there. AJ Lee different. Mercedes, if she was going to come back and wasn't going to win that Royal Rumble, I didn't want it. I didn't want it. And for Mercedes, too, when you think about it, like I said on Saturday, knowing that the plan was more than likely for Bayley to win, I think everybody saw that as a layup. I don't think Mercedes would want to come back and take Bayley's spot. Like, that's her best fucking friend. Like, this is Bayley's year. Mercedes will have another chance to come back to WWE. Mercedes will have another Royal Rumble that she could come and return at and win. And she'll be the last 4 horsewomen to win the Royal Rumble. Which, no, she should have won 2 years ago, 2022. But they chose to allow Ronda Rousey to come back and stink up the fucking show. And that's another story for another day. But AJ Lee too, like AJ hasn't said that she wants to wrestle. Like I know that door has been open for her. It was open for her in AEW, you can guarantee that. And it's been open for her in WWE for as long as. Now, I know things was bad with them and CM Punk, but I think that, especially since Triple H is taking over, and with CM Punk being there for the last few months, if AJ wanted to return, that door would have been open for her. And she just didn't want to return. That's just what it is, you know? Always next year. Like CM Punk said. Didn't he say that last night? Was they listening to CM Punk last night when he said it's always next year? I don't think they would.
Salem, Massachusetts.
Be right back.
Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
What the hell is this? Lilith Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
You're standing on my flowers.
Been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Mandy Rose and Lita, that's
Guess
dope.
we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
Like somebody like that. I kind of thought we might see a Lita in the Royal Rumble, but we didn't.
No one can argue.
Trish could have been there, but they've already done it too. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been there. So what's the point of having the same legends come back every year when you could have somebody like Jordan Grace from a whole nother fucking company come in and make a name for herself, and also just continue and bridging that relationship between TNA and WWE.
And save the world in the process.
That's just how I feel about it personally, you know.
And ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure. Spare no detail. Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
I'm gonna grade myself. I mean, like I said, I get why people were upset with this game being turn by turn based. Like, that's definitely not how I would have done this game. Let me smooth my face around right quick, guys. Like I said, I definitely wouldn't have chosen this way to do it, but hey. Hopefully it's nothing over there. I might just go bottom of the screen. Yeah, let's go bottom of the screen. So I don't have to move it 4 times. Just keep moving it over and over again. Cool. Let's get it. I think that's about close. literally, I think, like, top to bottom, the show was great. Top to bottom, it was a great fucking show. Take it wherever you want to. I still gotta get my tickets, man. Hours, but yeah, I barely see my fucking eyes. I gotta go with the spiky dreads. Character creation could definitely be better on this game. But it's not terrible so far. Could be better for sure, but hey, just keep it PG with Mandy Rose, because I'll say something. I don't even want to meet her right now, because I'm gonna be like, you need a partner, huh? You need a partner for that content. But Lita definitely give her praise too. But Mandy, I'll say even Mandy, like, I'll probably give her praise too for her improvement. You know what I'm saying? She made tremendous improvement. During her time in NXT. During her time in NXT, she made some tremendous improvements. And you know, tell her too, we would like to, us as wrestling fans would love to see her wrestle. Even if she isn't gonna wrestle in WWE, I understand WWE, she's gonna have a lot more restrictions. And but no offense to her, I do feel like she's a person that never, how do I put this? Because I know she put in a lot of work, but I always think that wrestling was something that she was using to get somewhere else, because she hasn't wrestled since. And of course she doesn't have to, but yeah, Tough Enough, that was the first time I seen her when the men saved her and everything like that. You know, I remember it vividly. But that's why I'm like, I just don't know if she is as passionate as others, because you see everybody else that's been released since pretty much has gone on to, you know, wrestle on the indies, go to TNA, go to AEW. You gotta believe those offers are on the table for somebody like her. Like, no offense to Dana Brooke, but Dana Brooke got an offer from TNA. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that TNA, AEW, and all of them haven't offered things to Mandy Rose. And honestly, they would allow Mandy Rose to continue doing what she's been doing and still, you know what I'm saying, make the money from, and still wrestle if that's what she wanted to do. I just don't think that she's that passionate about it, which is nothing wrong with that. You ain't gotta be that passionate about it, but you know, that's another reason why it's kind of good that she's not there, because she was holding that title and taking that spot from someone who would care more than her. You know what I'm saying? Because I think there are some people that if they gave them that choice and said, hey, you can stop doing this and you can stay here, or you can keep doing that, and we unfortunately can't have you here because you're breaking our agreements with other companies. Because it wasn't even just about WWE, it was about the agreement with the toy companies and things like that. So, you know, kudos to her. Shout out to her for giving those years to the business. We appreciate you. I've never been a big fan of her wrestling until NXT. Then I became, you know, more of a fan of the character in the wrestling. She became a lot better in NXT, got the chance to shine. I'm happy that she got that chance to shine. But I do think that, you know, she ultimately was taking a spot from these new girls who care more about the business, and this is their lifelong dream, you know.
Have to admit,
probably ain't her Tough Enough.
One hell of an entrance.
I'm trying to think who even won that Tough Enough, man. I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? So,
Guess that makes two of us.
I mean, definitely not overall. The Miz is the most successful overall, but from that year, I think she might have been. Didn't Baron Corbin or somebody win? Hell no, I don't be on the OnlyFans, bro. What I look like paying to see some fucking pussy, bro? I'm just being honest with you, bro.
know it yet.
Like, what the fuck do I look like? Like, on some real shit. I'm not paying nobody to see their pictures, bro, or to see them get fucked by somebody else. To put it very bluntly, I would never pay to see somebody's pictures or to see them get fucked by somebody else. I would never pay for that, bro. I'm sorry. If that's what somebody chooses to do with their time, and that's the profession that they want to go out, or that's how they want to make their money, that's their side hustle, whatever, it ain't hurting me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But personally, me, you would never see me spend a dime on that shit. That's why I'm like, that's different. Again, I wouldn't pay. That's what I'm saying. I don't be on the website. He said, do I be on it? Like, no, I've never been on the website, bro. Well, I've been on the website, but I've never, like, bought anything. I just, you know, when everybody was first talking about it, I was like, Dad, what's this? You know what I'm saying? And then, no, I'm not paying for this shit.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dampier.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter. Child of Lilith, last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon.
Again, like I done seen leaks, you know what I'm saying? Like, this be real, like we've all probably like watched porn in our life, you know what I'm saying? Like that's something that most teenagers do, you know what I'm saying? But then, you know, of course you get older, you probably stop watching that shit as much. You should definitely stop watching it as much because porn is detrimental to the brain. Too much of anything is detrimental to you and your mental or physical health, for sure. But porn is makes people of very delusion. If you see what happened with Vince McMahon, yeah, that's somebody that probably watched too much fucking porn in their life, bro. To be sending text messages like that, I think Vince watched way too much porn. We was talking about that. Like, that is a mind that is derailed and fucking ridiculous. So I can tell that, like, to me, I just feel like that's a person that, like, the things he was saying, pooping on people's head and shit like that, you like, yeah, that's a fucking sicko. And that's somebody that watched too much of that shit. And that's another problem with the OnlyFans shit. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with watching it. It ain't nothing wrong with pleasing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you choose to do. Because, personally, I would rather people be pleasing themselves than fucking raping people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or also just sleeping with a bunch of people unprotected and, you know, inevitably spreading diseases and shit. I'd rather you just beat your fucking meat or play with yourself, use your roles, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that, yeah, me personally, I ain't paying for this shit, bro. And too much of it is just bad for you. Too much of it is just bad.
I definitely helped, but no, that's the one thing. Hunter, not sure if you remember me, but...
Nah, people that got somebody be watching it, because some people don't like having sex every day, you know what I'm saying? And some people do. Sometimes you might have a partner that doesn't want to.
Nico, but either works. And this is...
Yeah, definitely. You gotta set the boundary, like I said, like, so
got quite a rep. I mean,
I don't live with my girl or nothing. So like, she say like, if you want to, you can, but I don't want to. Like, I'd rather wait. You know what I'm saying? But also, I think it teaches discipline too. That's why it's good to set that boundary. Like, I feel like, especially as a man, women too, I feel like it does take discipline. Like, if you have discipline, you cannot do that stuff. Like, yeah, you don't need to beat your meat every day. If you gotta beat your meat every day, you have no discipline, which means that you'll probably fuck anything. And, you know, hey, to each his own.
Right.
To each his own. But, yeah, I think in the relationship, it's good to set those boundaries, too, because everybody is different when it comes to sex, if we're just being honest, you know what I'm saying? We have some people that want to have sex every day, have a very high sex drive. We have some people that don't care for it as much, you know what I'm saying? It's like not that important to them. Some people, sex is very important in a relationship. Some people, it ain't that important, you know? It's like the icing on the cake, you feel me? So, it's it's one that everybody's relationship gonna be different, but you do gotta like set those boundaries and understand, like, it's good to set those boundaries for yourself. Like, say, okay, I'm not gonna beat my meat every day of the week. Like, that's just absurd. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you beat your meat every day of the week, you got too much time on your hand, man.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce. Then see. Oh, there you go. Just once again.
Probably about a weekend. It'd be one of my songs for me personally, but.
A refresher, much less that sort of. Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
I got a ton of wrestling themes that I would be able to use, so.
How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's Carol and Dr. Spooky.
Nah, not really. I ain't seen her in a couple weeks at least.
Help
On
with
NXT.
what? Exactly.
I think she's one that also, honestly, I feel like her and JC need to get back together, come to the main roster, go for those tag titles. You know, maybe get someone else with them and be Toxic Attraction again. I think that would be really dope. But,
there was a voice.
Yeah, I remember that episode. That was really dope. Really dope shot. But yeah, GG, man, don't get me started on GG, boy. She can get it.
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience.
She can
Everything
get it.
required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Oh, she was in a battle royale. You're right. That would be 2 weeks ago now. Because last week they had the...
Alonto.
But yeah, she doesn't really have a story right now at all.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian souls.
Now listen to this song right quick to see how it sounds.
Nothing on earth could possibly affect those words.
Wanda's in trouble.
You'll need my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the youngins.
I'm sure they know.
With everything going on right now, we simply...
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
Oh, I don't know. What do you say? 6, 7 hours?
Yeah, she got one, Thea Hale is her name. That's why I'm like, Thea Hale could be a part of Toxic Attraction, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind. I thought I was gonna be able to like choose my fight style and shit. I got this damn sword. I didn't even watch Collision, not gonna lie to you.
Are you ready?
Forgot that shit even existed half the time. Especially during Royal Rumble. Usually I would see some shit about Collision.
If she forced her way into my sanctum
I didn't see jack shit about Collision at all.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
2K24. I'm looking forward to the 40 years of WrestleMania for sure. Also looking forward to Universe Mode. I know there's supposed to be
I understand the urgency.
There are supposed to be a lot of additions to that. So I'm hoping that new Universe Mode will be improved, because I feel like it got really stale the past few years. And what they tried to do last year was a nice one. Yeah, I was going to get to My Rise. I'm excited to see. I know they said it's going to be a men and a women story in My Rise again. The 40 years of WrestleMania. And I haven't heard about GMO, but I'm hoping there are a ton of improvements to GMO, because I think I have a lot of fun playing GMO already, but I think there's a lot of improvements to be made as far as 6-man matches, things like that. Adding more match types now, you know. It seems like they just every year trying to add a little bit more, which is understandable. You don't want to give us everything at one time, but yeah. So hopefully this time they will let you do free roam. It might be. Yeah, it's kind of like that on 2K, I guess. NBA 2K.
About time.
Not just about time.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed, and while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... well, I'll just let her show you.
Okay, Liliana. Looking like a bootleg Wolverine. Yeah, it's a lot of things in NBA 2K that they can implement into WWE 2K. Obviously, they're different developers, even though they're under the same brand. Different people are working on it. But, you know, even like with My Rise, like, it seems like they're improving it every year for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're not getting the neighborhood one anytime soon, I don't think. Just go around with your homies and wrestle people and shit. I don't even see WWE wanting to do that. Nah, it would be dope. But it's a little less realistic. Like, people really can go around the neighborhood and play basketball with each other.
Dark energy. That feeling you're being
around the neighborhood and play basketball with each other. Niggas is not going around door by door trying to have tag team matches against their neighbors.
Truly surprising. surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet and beyond. We don't want to risk
unless somebody
wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor.
So
we've chosen a safe exit.
First and foremost, they wouldn't have bought the rights to the shit if they didn't care about it. The game makes them a lot of money.
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean.
Now, do they care about giving us everything that we want? No, they don't care about that because they don't give a fuck about NBA 2K. That's the one they really don't give a fuck about. That game hasn't had crossplay, great. You know what I'm saying? 2K overall is a shitty company. It's been as far as how much they update shit and all that, they're very fucking shitty, bro. Like literally the other day we couldn't even play 2K online. We couldn't even play. They'd let us play the game, then they'd kick us out at the end of the game. So like, come on now.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
That's just a 2K thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about them not caring about WWE 2K. They care about the games, because they care about the games enough to make them fun. And to make slight improvements every year, just little things that'll make you want to get it. Like crossplay. Crossplay was a big thing for me, and why I got NBA 2K24, because I'd be able to play my Xbox homies, play with and play against them.
No one's getting through.
I mean, you can't plan on shit until the contract is up. I don't even know how long the contract was. Let's see how long the contract was. I know that was back in like 2022 when people was talking about that. Okay, I don't see the exact years. So if it's the same as the other deal, which was 6 years, we may get another 6 years with WWE and 2K. So that'd be 2028 maybe. It might be 7, might be 6, who knows. So
I hesitate to call
I think
good news.
nobody wants to see their ass.
Resistance between you and the Sanctum.
Looks can be deceiving, I'm afraid. There's no
With,
way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
EA ruined Star Wars, bro. I would have been very upset.
Let me show you.
That's not good.
Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely on hired hands occasionally.
About time.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
Maybe you should try something new.
I won't forget that.
Damn, they got reinforcements coming already. We ain't even do shit.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be growing. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
Should get the blood pumping.
I mean, most of these companies don't give us games that we want anymore.
Get some.
Unfortunately.
That's a neat trick.
Prepare yourself. This should aid me in my fight.
No.
Bit surprised they all still have their heads.
Taking the shot.
But here's the thing with even giving us games that we want, right? Somebody's still gonna be unsatisfied with it. Now, I think they're really fucking stupid because there's a clear want for remasters of the Def Jams, of the NBA Streets. And I understand that these things are easier said than done, but I do think they could be done, and they will make a shit ton of money off of it, bro. So at a certain point, it's kind of stupid on their end to not do it, to not give us what we want. If we're telling you that we want something, like, you can make a shit ton of money off of this.
Weak, even for highlight. That's the spirit.
Position compromised.
No, that wasn't very nice. I doubt I could take much more of this.
rest of us.
Definitely an overkill.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter. Not Lilith.
You were saying?
The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra is eternal.
Wanna bet?
I mean, I wouldn't bet against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, but I would like to see Christian McCaffrey get a ring.
Oh, God.
I'm being honest with you.
Exactly.
I hate the Chiefs. So I don't want to see them win. So,
Is not going to like this.
even though they're not my team,
I'll handle it.
I'll be rooting for the 49ers. Yeah, that's what I was alluding to. As far as all of that stuff goes, like even with remastering the Streets games, you gotta pay those players to use their image again. So it would be an expensive process, but they would make that money back one day. Now the rap wise, I think a lot of people are more, let's say, aware of the type of money that game is going to make. So they're going to ask for more money to be in that game, right?
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
It calls itself Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it with his spleen.
Won't end well for you. Sometimes I even impress myself.
Looking good, feeling good. Time to get Hands off me, beast.
And we gonna get 3 itself?
This house belongs to Mother. and you belong to us. We should start with your juicy entrails, then your delicious brains. Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Thankfully, no. Stronger already. Mercy.
You are lucky to still be breathing. First you die.
Damn. Kill your egg.
I should have deflected that. That punch left a residue. More of them are joining the fight.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
Yes. Surrender. Be eaten. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
You need to lay our meal.
Watch and learn, my friends. It's for the best, trust me.
Who's next?
A gift from ancient traditions.
First.
His ass.
Pain only makes us hungrier.
Damn. Alright, never mind.
Stop talking.
You go.
Damn.
They need help.
Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and are rewarded with your meat.
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Alan Wake 2. Heard is a really good game. Oh, I'm fucking tweaked, bro.
You should really stay down.
Fuck, they refunded me the card at least. You won't play without me then. I can't even heal, bro.
Just what I needed.
The light must carry you on.
I thank you.
Golly.
No escape from me, demon.
Yeah, I heard bad things about Suicide Squad game.
Friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's...
I'm sure thinking earlier, I'm like, ain't Spider-Man in this game?
The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than
the Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
My bad, y'all. Give me a little second. I have to check some shit.
She the goat. Now she say she love Capricorn. Ain't in no.
Damn, this shit busting. I ain't gonna lie. That $5 a day going damage.
As a
Y'all just wait till the first to run this YouTube ad. Let it do its thing. I'm weak. They said the group that be edited in the pictures. You can see the lines. That's a little edit on bro. Alright, let me get back to the game, man. I'm fucking weak, bro. They calling this baby Charles Barkley, bro. People is hell, G.
To get a little more crowded.
How my little cousin even know who this is? Let me get on this big real. I had to respond to some people who only been streaming 85 minutes, so we got a little bit longer to go. I get active on my socials as soon as I get up off of here. I might actually get active on them while I'm on here. Just gotta respond to the people first.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard. Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest.
Hey, for what
Funny
it's worth,
looking
I think
ass
you did
Tony
okay.
Stark.
You got some decent hang time. Even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
And where exactly am I going?
Oh, that's the real question, isn't it? Sky's the limit for you, my friend. Unless you'd be up for wearing a space helmet. You do breathe air, don't you? You know what? It doesn't matter. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. It sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone. So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
But I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Hi,
I'm Tony Stark, but if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
You should definitely go to an NBA game. We got 30 minutes left, guys.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing. My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again. We were all so happy then.
Let's take a nap.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little cursed before. You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. No rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to die.
First lesson you ever taught me.
That is still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. Forever, you are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I am sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Songs, and I'm working on that, just straight singing, you know, just trying to explore. I don't want to be just tied down to one sound. Makes things beautiful. That's why he made you perfect. Double scheming, people feeding. I live in the city where they keep on talking body counts. For the ounce and pushing bricks by the pound. Some parts are nice, some parts the pizza man don't come around. Some parts gotta get on the ground, and some parts where their sleep is safe and sound. Pray for my city, they hate on my city. With the devil always trying to pray on my city. I had a partner that knew how to pray before know about riding a bike. I have another one, he don't know nothing about flight. It's only
Alright, my bad. I had to go on bro page right quick.
How you go say you boss if you don't have no biz? Real men stay on 10, take care of their kids. You boys talking too much, it's time to
Make it in. I did shows around the globe and never took a cent. It might have went over your head. I be thinking different. Fucking demon dog. My nigga look like a nigga off The Sims. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
Next thing I know, the Sanctum is airborne, covered in slime.
the unfortunate. Can I call you?
Now, think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin? I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from concealing this facility. I think we're good. And just in time. caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What Spooky Castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessories.
Yes, speaking of... Oh, right. It's ready. Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
I thought you could use another.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Still think it could have used a cloak.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited.
You think everything could benefit?
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? So, Tony... Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and well, after a violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you.
I had a friend that was talking about this.
How do you feel?
Push yourself. No one's gonna push you because no one's gonna believe in you like you.
I got so much love in these songs. You know you show the
You lost much yesterday, Doctor. I am the one who should be asking you how you are feeling.
I appreciate that, Hunter. I admit I did not expect the child of Lilith to have the capacity for such empathy. And you're right, of course. I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
Don't blame yourself.
Power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
I hate to admit
admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
Tell me about this demon. Why is it there?
Well, you would probably know more about that than me. I'm still working on a way to keep track of everything that goes bump in the night around here. Whatever they've got trapped down there. It's hotter than hell by a few thousand Kelvin, very pissed off, and really good at weaving synthetic microlines. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time. Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning, but Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech. I feel like I could automate this process and take myself out of the loop here.
He did a lot of cities too.
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt, I'm quitting. This never gets old. How does this look?
Hey, bro, yo.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard. Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
None.
All right then. Ready to work? Not everyone wants my advice. Later. See you around. Hunter.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange. I'm Carol.
Well, if there is any time to put your power...
Trust...
What's up?
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Nothing is certain these days.
The gamma signature is completely infer...
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology. And she kicks it.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards...
It definitely seems... Okay, certain things in this remind me a lot of, what's it called? What is that game called? The Avengers game. Which again, ain't the worst thing, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a terrible game in my opinion. It just didn't have a large, play cycle, pretty much, you know? Alright, got about 8 minutes left, guys. See if we can get done at 8.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be packing.
After that, your boy gotta eat and take a shower and get the day started. So I think we actually gonna end it here. I'm not gonna beat the mission in 8. Okay, well, we gotta fight right here, so let's fight. I was hoping that I would get to a fight quick. I didn't know.
The device would have surely exploded otherwise after your display, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce. So that's how that works.
Your fate is sealed.
That was something. Is that all?
Maybe you should teach me that one.
Watch and learn. As long as I get to hit you back.
They are still coming for me. Looks like they have got help.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
Had your chance to escape. Wait, even for Hydra. Just like old times.
Forever in service.
You just made a big mistake.
Did someone feel a breeze?
They're almost here. Hold position.
Is it possible he somehow stabilized the rate of decay within the particles themselves? How else could he be achieving such a high yield?
I don't know, Bruce. I'll be sure to ask him when we're done punching out the bad guys.
You're lucky to still be breathing.
Ready up. One more time.
That should knock him off the thing, so like.
That's one of a move. Regroup and position Tango. Payback's gonna be fun.
You do not know who I am, do you?
Perhaps Faustus' device is worth further study. If you wouldn't mind, Carol, I'd prefer it if you and your supernatural associates not...
Smash it?
Yes.
Here it comes.
Not bad.
And that right there is gonna be the end of the stream, man, because we probably got about 2 minutes left. So, once again, man, appreciate y'all tapping in, man. I've enjoyed this game. Again, I do see the complaints with this style of play. It isn't the funnest, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Now, I wonder what the rest of the story is like, you know. That's a good question that I will not find out until this game is either very, very cheap or, you know what I'm saying, or they put it where I can just stream the game, maybe, you know what I'm saying. But other than that, this game didn't make me want to buy it like Baldur's Gate did. Baldur's Gate 3 made me be like, hey, maybe I'm gonna say fuck Spider-Man and get that, you know what I'm saying. But this game didn't do that for me. I'm gonna try to come back later and stream with my little brother for the first time. We'll be playing Sonic Frontiers. We'll have an hour on that. So we'll probably get an hour stream in later on this afternoon. If not, in a couple hours this morning, I might do it before I leave the house. Regardless, appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. It's your boy Lil Derek. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, man. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.